Yo, it's your boy Slug in the building. You guys already know what the deal is, man. Hey, we gonna pick out 5 with the best one. Double S from the rating from the JP tier list for these memory cards. But I'm just gonna do the ones like these, right? So let's go start with this one right here. Let's go. Alright, so this is one of the free card that we get from that Jogo battle, right? I forget which battle, but I'm pretty sure it's the Jogo one, right? We get this one free plus 5. As you guys see, the rating on this thing is a 10 out of 10, right? Best unit for this is pretty much Gojo, Nabara, and I guess Togi. Interesting with the Togi though. So according to the command skills and according to the command skills and special skill, give 55% increase to magic formula for 2 turns. Really solid, right? So I'm guessing range units. So it lasts for 2 turns for 55. That's really good. If your HP is below, oh my god, if your HP is below 50 once per battle, increase damage dealt to self by 30% for 3 turns. So yes, this works really good with Nabara. I wouldn't say it works good with Gojo, because Gojo health doesn't really go down, so that so this 3 turn thing won't work. But it still works for Gojo for the first effect, right, and not the second effect. You know, the one where you get +1 dupe. So this is the +1 dupe effect. When you'll get that, right? So it is really more good for Nabara and not Gojo, but it still works good with Gojo if you don't have, you know, certain memories in your bank. All right, now let's go for the next one. Quickie, let's go for this one. Alright, so we got this one with Maki, Haname, and you know, Maki's sister. I forgot her name is. But okay, this is a 10 out of 10 card, I guess. That's what they're rating it as. So let's see. So this one is really good with Yuji, Ichidori, Todo, and SR Panda. Nice. Okay, not a lot of people have this card. If you guys don't know, that's a limited card, or limited unit, sorry. Alright, so this is the effect. Right, you know, most people gonna have that level 1. Right, so occur to a special skill, increase Taijutsu by 80%, 1 turn and 1 time only. Really strong for units. So this is gonna be a really strong card in like the future. Like really, I'm telling you, like really strong in the future. But Taijutsu pretty much mean like hand, like combat unit that use like to hand kind of stuff, not range unit. And let's see what this. So once you get a +1, you grant this other passive. Let's see. When you generate a crit hit, recover your special gauge by 200. So you gotta, so critting. Ooh, you're gonna have to hit somebody with a crit. So yeah, I do agree. It's gonna be good with Yuji, Todo, and well, the third person could be, what's another range unit? But I mean, it's gonna be really good in the future, because if you guys don't know, this is the same thing like purple. So this card is the same like purple, right? But we're gonna get to that later. But just keep that in mind. But for combat units, like hand-to-hand combat, or what they call it, right? So let's go there. So my third one in the list I want to talk about is this one. Alright, so we got this one. Everybody sitting down that you guys can see, make me over there, standing behind that tree, looking cute. Everybody, even Junpei's up in there. Wow, did not expect Junpei to be up in there, but yeah, Junpei. Wait, is that Principal? Man, I can't even see. I couldn't have sworn I saw Sukuna behind Megami. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so we gonna go up in here. So we got this double S plus 10. You know, it's 10 out of 10 for the points. Okay, so if I believe this one's gonna be good for Todo, and it's gonna be for Shoko and Kyoto, right? The one, the new character. So this is a good like healing card, if I believe. Occurring with the command with the skill. Skill will recover HP 30% of allies, reusable after 8 turns. So yeah, 30% to all allies, really solid. I want to say this is like, healing cards are not like the craziest card, but it might be good in future content. But I think what make it really crazy is this passive once you get it +1 dupe. At the start of the battle, all allies receive 10% less damage for 4 turns. Really solid. Really solid. I like that. So that's why it's up in there in the in the top tier list. Up in here. So, and next, what else did I do? Okay, and you guys know, let's talk about this card, y'all. As you guys know, this card is gonna be with the new Yuji, right? So that's this card is amazing. I don't have it on none of my accounts. This card is really amazing. This is a 10 out of 10. Easily, hands down. Alright, so let's see what this one's cooking up. Good for Principal, Nanami, and the Witch Girl. Any kind of buffer, right? It could also be good with Togi, right? SSR Togi or Inumaki, you guys want to call it, whatever, right? But it's good for them. Inumaki, anybody that have a debuffing skill, buffing, debuffing, so on, right? So yeah, perfect for Principal, because Principal and Nanami, one of the best unit for SRs, man. Buffing in this game is really very powerful. So let's just go by this, why I think this one is amazing. And with that new Yuji coming out with this thing, right, coming with it, and plus there's another card, but I don't want to talk about that one. This one is the one you want, right? So it's a good time to re-roll for this new Yuji. I want to say, like, you know, Yuta was probably the best time to re-roll and all that goodie, but hey, if you was lacking on this Principal card, this is one way you could just chase it down. Okay, so let's just start with this. Occur with a command skill or a special skill. Increase special gauge increase by 30% to all allies for 2 turns. Increase special gauge, y'all. So yes, that's why it's good with buffer, because as you guys know, when you use a buff skill goes first before attack skills, right? So you when you use this, you're getting 30% increase than the people, your main attacker like Gojo, Nabara, Yuta, and you know, so on, right? Anybody. So this works for everybody, and this lasts for 2 turns. So it gets your allies special increase faster, like Gojo, right? Because Gojo leave us in 7 turns. So this is really good. Maybe sometimes you could sneak out 2 ultimate with Gojo with this card, even on a back line. So good. Alright, and we're going to check out the passive that we come with this. So once you get to +1, you'll be activating this. If the selected opponent is on break, recover your special gauge by 200. Crazy, man, crazy. I would say, if anything, of course this one is good with Principal, but I would say this one is actually better with Nanami, right? But we're not gonna fight over that and stuff, right? But I think Nanami fits really perfect with this card. But the reason why Principal is #1 with this card, because Principal is he's just crazy, right? But this is really good for Nanami, because as you guys know, the SR Nanami, if it increases special gauge by when this character get built, I'm pretty sure he gets it, right? Or the person that breaks gets this 200 gauge. The person with the card gets it. So if that's the case, Nanami is probably the best one, because Nanami Ultimate is crazy, super good. And because Nanami Ultimate also increase attack damage, I believe. And of course, the best card in the game, easy for DPSer, easy. You guys already know, man. It's purple, baby. It's purple. Let's go. Let's just talk about it. Make this quick. Double SS, 10 out of 10, man. Could have been 11 out of 10 if you ask me. So we gonna go here. Let's go check. Best way Gojo, Nabara, and make me into Futa. I guess so, right? Because this card is good for range units, as you go and see now. So from this skill, according to the special skill, give 80% increase to techniques. So technique is pretty much the range people. So this is all this card's gonna be really good in the future, right? So now it's the same thing like that other card I showed you, the one with Maki and stuff, but for range unit. It's the same thing, one turn, one time use. So what this mean is, so once you got your ultimate ready, right? Pretty much your special skill, that's when they call it the ultimate. It's only one time, but that one time is well enough for most cases. And these cards are really good because it's good for auto function. So not just that, we'll go up in here, recover your special gauge by 200 at the start of the wave. So this makes this god tier. +1 god tier. So that's why it's really good with Gojo. Like, yo, because you know, the more you can ult with Gojo, the one that leave us in 7th turn, is just more into it, man. It just gives you more into it, because that's why you want to have this purple card. You want this card right here for the principal or Nanami, whoever your supporter, to increase special. So pretty much anything that buff your team, debuff enemies, and increase your special gauge is amazing in this game. And like I said, purple is for range unit, and this is the one that I was talking about, that one with Maki is good for combat units, right? And they come literally do almost pretty much the same thing, but for taijutsu, winning close combat. And purple card is for range unit, right? But the reason why I think purple is way better, because this one reached a requirement of doing a crit hit to recover 200 gauge, 200 skill gauge, while purple does it on the start of the wave, which is amazing, man. But that's gonna be it for the top 5 of my picks. But then of course I was gonna talk about this one, right? But this one already left. I should talk about this sooner, but we'll do a whole list later on. But you guys stay tuned for that one. But I'll probably make a video of talking about every single one later on. But that's gonna be my top 5 for your boy Slugger. And you guys already know what the deal is, man. We out of here. 1.